This month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month from B.B. Comer High School.
Hey, we welcome Lacey Satterfield this morning. Lacey, good morning to you. You got that wave down good this morning.
Thank you.
Lacey is a junior over at B.B. Comer. And Lacey, tell us all about yourself this morning.
Okay, well, like you said, I'm a junior at B.B. Comer. I take a lot of pride in my school. We have a lot of pride at my school, like especially with the sporting events and stuff. You know, especially during football, we have pep rallies and things like that. And I actually started doing sports this year. My mom is a big fan. She's my biggest fan. I started doing volleyball early this year. Now I'm doing track. And it's a lot harder than it looks.
Now, you've been at B.B. Comer since kindergarten. So
Yes,
you know
sir.
all about B.B. Comer, the black and gold, right? Mm-hmm. And your GPA, I want you to explain this. A 3.9 GPA?
Yes, sir.
That's fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What do you attribute your success in the classroom as being?
Well, I try my best, you know, and I try to help others too. Yeah, you know, sometimes I can see people struggling, so I try to help them out, and I try to help the teachers and things like that.
You mentioned your mom being your biggest supporter, and she's here with you this morning. Talk about how she supports you and other family members that may be involved in your life as well.
Oh, okay, so like during my track meets and stuff, my mom actually took off work. I gave her my schedule, and she took off work for all my track meets.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't expect her to do that, but you know, because you know she has a job, so you know I expect her to go to her job.
Does she yell at them meets?
Oh yes, sir.
Oh.
She's rooting for me.
Now you run track as well. We'll talk about that in a minute. What about the rest of your family?
Oh yeah, my dad comes too because he's kind of starting his own business right now. He's trying to.
Does he behave himself when he comes?
Oh, he does the same thing as my mama.
You got any brothers or sisters?
Yes, sir. They haven't came to one of my track meets yet, but I'm pretty sure they will by the end of the season.
Now, running track, you run long distance or short?
Yes, sir. I run long distance. I run an 800 meter.
That's a long run.
It's 2 laps around the track.
Yeah. You get tired?
Yeah, my legs always feel like noodles after.
Now, in school, you're a member of the Senior Beta Club. You play volleyball, of course, and run track, and you're currently taking advanced classes, too. Talk about those.
Yes, sir. Okay, so they started having us take advanced classes last year, and that's when you take pre-AP classes. And I took pre-AP English and chemistry. So then this year, I take AP classes. And after this, I can be done, or next year I can still take AP classes. Like I'm considering AP Physics if it's offered. And I'm going to take anatomy, and that's 2 sciences. I don't necessarily have to have 2 sciences, but I don't know. I find science interesting.
All right. Lacey Satterfield, a junior over at B.B. Comer, is our star student of the month. What's it like being a student at B.B. Comer?
Oh, well, I mean, it's very nice. You know, like the students are nice and the teachers are nice, and our principals, I love both of them. They're real funny, and they'll cut up with you and stuff like that. Yeah. It's a nice experience because we have a really great school, and our academics are nice, and it's a good time.
Now, Lacey, you can tell when someone is just getting through their school years, or someone who's actually enjoying the moment, and you're one of those people that's enjoying every bit of the ride at B.B. Comer.
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for our school. You know, there are some students that'll talk about our school and they don't like it. But in every school, you're going to find people that are like that.
Yeah. Now, you talked about your mom being your number one cheerleader. Maybe someone at school that has been your go-to person that's really been helpful to you in the last couple of years, maybe.
Oh, it'll probably be my friends Jasmine and Laura. You know, they always try to support me. Every time I leave to school to go to a track meet, they'll send me a Snapchat saying, "Hooray, good luck!" You know, yeah. And so it's pretty great. It's very supportive. It makes me feel nice.
Yeah. You're a junior this year. Junior, you're almost done.
Yes, sir.
Now you've been involved in quite a number of educational moments, and including you were a student in the first coding class at BB Comer. What is a coding class?
Okay, well, it's pretty much like computer programming. Like an example, like codes are like a picture. A picture is actually just ones and zeros. And like a code could be numbers, letters, symbols, and we learn to create codes to create objects. Like when I first started the class, our teacher had us go on this website called code.org, but that uses block coding, and it's just simple dynamics like move forward, move backward, move left and right. And then we went to a more advanced website called BlocksCAD, and that's actually where we had to use axes like your Y and your Z and your X axis, and it's 3D. So we made anything that we wanted, and I made the Starship Enterprise, and when you print it out on 3D printer, it's 3D. So that was pretty cool, and I presented that on preview day, and I actually made my assistant principal a prosthetic finger because he got in a woodworking accident. And so, but we didn't make the code. We had to use a pre-existing code because we didn't have enough time to make one. The creator of the code that we used, it took him 2 years to make his code. So, yeah.
Lacey Satterfield, who's a junior over at BB Comer, our star student of the month, a 3.9 GPA. You're serious about your education, aren't you, Lacey?
Yes, sir. I want to be an anthropologist when I graduate. So.
What's that?
It's like the study of human remains and human cultures and society. So, yeah, that's kind of why I want to take anatomy and physics, because I'm trying to take as much sciences as I can so I can understand it better when I get in college.
Have you looked at universities yet, or just kind of?
I think that I'm going to either go to UAB or Auburn.
All right. Now, you have represented your school, BB Comer, in the STEM project. Talk about that a little bit this morning as well.
Okay, so we have a STEAM lab at school, and that's just where the robotics can go in there and they can work on their projects, and the students from the coding classes can go in there. And we actually have this new thing for the second semester. It's called a Spiro, and it's like a little ball that rolls around and it follows patterns and colors, and they have some tape laid down on the floor. It's pretty cool. We didn't have that in the first semester, but they have that now, and that's pretty interesting. And I've actually went and presented the prosthetic finger to the Rotary Club, and I went to the Board of Education.
Were you nervous when you did that?
Oh, I was a little bit, but I already did it before. I talked at the Board of Education to other educators about it, and yeah. I found actually Fayetteville, they have a 3D printer, and they printed out Yoda, so that was pretty cool.
Wow. Hey, we're talking with Lacey Satterfield. She's a junior over at BB Comer High School and has attended BBC since her kindergarten days. And your junior year is almost done. What's left for you as a junior there?
Oh, well, I'm expecting to finish up track and hopefully pass my AP exams, because those are very important to me. And I actually have this kind of thing that I started doing last year where I go every day to school so I have perfect attendance. So I'm doing that this year too again. And
I'm sure there are days that, you could hang out at home. Maybe you didn't feel good or whatever, but like everything else, that perfect attendance is important to you.
Yeah, because I have to make sure I get all my work and get everything turned in, because actually this year in my AP Lang, it's very hard, and I have to make sure I have my homework done every day.
Wow. How do you balance your athletics and your studies and stuff like that?
Well, the way we have like our block schedule, I kind of, like Wednesday, I don't have track practice. So I kind of just like try to get everything done then, or after practice I'll get stuff done. You know, I mean, it's kind of tight, but I get it done.
Yeah. We're talking about Lacey Satterfield. She's a junior at BB Comer and 3.9 GPA, which is not bad in anybody's book. Congratulations to you. And I guess the prom's already been had and stuff, or are they coming up? Or
Yes,
y'all
sir.
have a junior prom over there? You going to the prom?
Yes, sir, I am. I'm going to wear a big yellow dress.
Is your mama going?
She would if she could.
She'll be cheering for you for sure. When you run track, and you said you run the 800 meters, right? And that's how do you stay focused to finish what you started, and not just in track, but the other activities at school?
Okay, so with track, it's kind of hard. You know, I'm out there running, and you know, I noticed that my legs are getting tired. But something that my coach always told me was just practice on pumping your arms. You know, focus on one thing. That way, you could get it done. You know, focus on your goal. And so, you know, you just look straight ahead and just focus. And that's pretty much what I do with my work too. I just focus. I'm like, I got to get this done. You know, I got to get this turned in. I got to do it, you know, due date's tomorrow.
That's fantastic. Hey, congratulations on a fantastic career in education at BB Comer and junior, and you'll be heading into your senior year.
Yes,
Boy,
sir.
that promises to be exciting as well.
Yeah.
Lacey Satterfield, a junior at BB Comer High School, is our Star Student of the Month. And if you could impart wisdom to another young person who maybe are underclassmen, at whether it's at BB Comer or another school, what advice would you give them?
Don't let others' opinions affect, you know, you. Because, yeah, people are going to criticize you, and you may get hurt. You heard somebody saying something about you one day. But, you know, you just got to try your best, and you got to do what you got to do.
All right. Lacey, thanks for coming this morning.
Thank you.
Lacey Satterfield, our Star Student of the Month, junior at BB Comer High School. We got more Daybreak coming up as we continue on this Thursday morning.
This Star Student of the Month was brought to you by TV 47. Tune in to Daybreak weekdays at 6:30 a.m. for your Star Student of the Month.